Let's warm up. Other side. I expect you, when I see you in person, that you've been keeping up with us so we don't have to go back and cover everything again. You have it easy because you can play the video and you can pause me and rewind and fast forward and get all the parts the best that you can. So when we're back in class live and in person, so keep up with your training and inside. I know you have time. And switch. All right, step 1 foot forward. All right, and switch. And we're live streaming on the Nest Cam and on the iPhone 7 Plus with the YouTube. So the YouTube will be better in the long run if you're able to figure it out. We're still working on making sure there's no more glitches. So please let us know if you're from YouTube and how it works today. All right, transiting. All right, other side. All right. Tendon lengthening, marrow washing, chi soothing method. 2 more. All right. Yin Yang balancing, Qi mobilizing method. Inhale. Hold the breath. Exhale. In. Hold the breath. Exhale. In. X. Continue. Two more. All right. Okay, before we do the whole Sinja Arlu, let's look at the very last few movements that were new. For those that missed, remember, please, you can do the class over and over if you want at your convenience, but I will also continue to review it because each time I review it, I get better and I understand how to better explain it. Okay? So we had done 6 wrap crackers. We had learned those last week in the two or 3 videos ago. And this week, on the first class, we learned the moves immediately following it. So I'm going to go from wrap cracker number 6 and see if we can get better at those movements. So we had come to wrap cracker number 6. We had done a punch, and then we sunk down. Wait, that's the beginning of the wrap cracker. So let's not do all 6. Let's just do the moves after it. Last class, we did review from there to the end, and then did the new moves. So here, we have done our last wrap cracker this way. Then we have this fast movement where we punch, and then step and split. And it's like, whoa, wait, how do you do that? Because there's just like tricky things with the feet. So I'm going to try to slow-mo it down so that you can get it. We're on our wrap cracker number 6. What happens is this punch is going right away, or is it? You know, just like the rest of Tai Chi, you have to set up. This punch just can't punch. The legs and the waist have to be set up. So what's going to happen is you're turning and you're pulling the right foot in, and as it pulls in, you're going to turn on the ball of the left foot so that you're in a better position. And by the time the right foot gets here, you end up punching. Then you pop up with the right leg. You can try it or you can just watch. You pop up with the right leg. You keep the left hand down. And the right hand staying up here after the 2 punches. It's staying in an open hand position with the left hand down here. Okay? Then that pops, which allows you to do the boom, the Fa-Jing slant line. There's more that we did last class, but let's review it again. We do our last wrap cracker. Okay? You might just, it's okay to turn your back on the camera or turn it back on the screen and try to follow over your shoulder. Okay? From here, you're pushing off and turning. It kind of happens at the same time. Punch, punch. The left hand's down, the right hand's up. Pop, right, left, and then swing the left hand down and around to punch down, then pull it back up to get ready for a punch. Step back, pull, sink, and settle down. Oh, and his version, I think he's a little closer in with the hands. All right? Oh boy, yeah, that's what we did last class. Last recording also, I gave you a modified version for those whose knees aren't so forgiving for you to go all the way down. All right? So let's review that once or twice more, then we'll run it a few times from the top. All right? Here we are from the last wrap cracker, and we come back, pull, pop, and open, and swing, punch, and pop up, and punch. Step back, stretch, and settle. I said a couple times. How about two more? From the wrap cracker number 6. Walk through pace. And you can stay high if you want, up high, or you can go all the way down low. Okay, one more. Last wrap cracker. Turn, punch, split, circle, punch down, pop up, punch, step, stretch, so. Okay. So, from the top, take your breath, get a sip of water if you want. Alright. Still going to take it at a walkthrough pace, because I do understand from y'all's emails and your messages, which I really appreciate, helps me direct what I'm going to do in this class. And I'm still getting requests like, hey, I'm still working on the sequence, can we slow it down? So we're going to do that. If you speed up at home, I can't see you, it's okay. In class, of course, you want to stay together and with me. Ready? Take a couple deep breaths. Begin. Step forward. Right hand with the right leg, left hand with the left leg. Roll it in. You're at 45 now. And pop. Step. Circle. step behind, jump, circle, step, back this time, circle, punch. Step behind, 1, 2, step back, circle, 2 strikes, pop. Step behind once, twice, reverse it, open, and back, push, back, back, circle, kick, block, 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 straight to the face, back to the neck, circle, drop, circle, punch, wrap cracker 1, turn, wrap cracker 2, wrap cracker 3, cross, reverse sweep, wrap cracker 4, wrap cracker 5, wrap cracker 6. Here we are. Turn, punch, punch, jump. Okay, who can lead it? I guess it's me again. All right. Did you make it through it? Yeah, I know that's a lot of moves if you haven't done a lot of classes. If you have, and you're like, come on, let's do some more stuff, we'll get to it. We'll get to it. You can also review the video that we're using as an example to start analyzing it and getting ahead. All right? So take a sip if you need it, and we'll run it again. I'm sure you heard me say 3 times the charm. In all the years of doing one-on-one correction, or even as a student getting corrected, I didn't really feel like my first performance was the best. Here I am, first time through, I'm a little shaky, I got 2 forms in my head and some little dragging thoughts still floating around from the class I just did. Second time, settle in more. Third time's good for me, but then I start speeding up because I forget that I'm teaching, and then I just start performing it like I'm working out on my own. So 3 times a charm, 3 times through usually does it for me. And also as an instructor, I know your best one is the 3rd time you've done it, not immediately like right when you walked in the room. All right, let's do it again. And keep those emails coming. Like, give me some feedback or say, hey, I know you went off camera on that one part. Well, nothing I can do about that except review it again. But yeah, anything you're like, I'd really like to work on this or that. I know some of you are content just to be able to follow along, and that's good for me. That's good. I'm okay with that as well. But a little bit of little questions, helps feed the teacher in me. Ready? A couple deep breaths again. Again. I know I'm speeding up already, aren't I? I'll slow it down. I'm not jumping as far. Make sure I stay on camera. But it definitely goes further. Pop. And I'm making smaller steps to stay on camera. Back. Start. Back. Turn. Kick. Wait. And. Stay high or go low. All right? Yeah, I know I sped up a little bit for some of you. For those who kept up, good job. For those who didn't, just let me know which parts you really want to work on, because I know the problem with speeding up is you're not crystal clear on the move. So if you can't do it slowly and I go fast, I kind of leave you behind. Good news, if you review this later, you can pause, rewind, and watch that same little part over and over again to try to get it before we move on. All right? Let me think. Yeah, let's do it again, okay? And actually, let me do a little review on the ending again, now that we've had a chance to forget it, and then we'll do it from the beginning, and then we'll switch over to our fan form, all right? So, on the last wrap cracker, you're here. Boom, boom, and they're really powerful wrap crackers. Like, I'm really not doing them service, but I don't want to go too fast, and I have to pace myself a little bit to be able to talk and teach and do the moves, all right? So, you have the, and then you're turning, and that's what it is. The foot comes back, this one has to pivot, and because of the fudging and everything, the foot sliding back and the pivot, they end up working. To do it in slow motion is a lot of extra moves, but let's do the extra moves for now. So I'll go, and now I need to push off of here, and then at a certain point, that allows this one to turn. And then this one, the right foot is pushing off, okay? I'm going to turn around if you want to face towards the screen now. Okay, same move, just don't get it confused. I've done the wrap cracker, last one, this is number 6. And we push off here, that's going to make me pivot. But the momentum of that right foot is going to keep going until it lands. When it lands, that's my first punch. And when I do my first punch, it's actually coming off the left leg root, and then the right one is coming off the right leg root. Then the right hand comes back, the left one shoots down, the right foot can now pop up, and then I can do the first slant flying in that little bitty section. Again, I'm going to face you, which is the opposite of how we're practicing the form in this space. Actually, I'm not going to face you. I'm going to face away from you so when I turn around, I'm facing you for the moves you can't see. So here we are on the wrap cracker number 6. Boom, push off. Turn around the way it normally is done, then we'll go from the top one more time, then we'll do fan. Give it a shot with me if you can. So, wrap cracker, number 6. This is the correct way, away from the screen. The front of your space is the screen and the gong. And we go here, push off. breath for a second if you need it, and then we're going to do it from the top one more time. I'm not going to try to go full speed and power, but I'm not going to stop myself if I start gaining some momentum. So it's okay if you're a little ahead or a little behind. And if you're watching this not live, and you're watching it in the future, pause it. You can slow it down. See it lots of different ways. Oh, of course, more stuff after that. All right? Take a breather. We'll come back with her and come back with your tone. Okay, got your fan? So, a question came in, so before I grab my fan, but just watch for a second. The question was, on the very last new section, when the fist punches downward, what does the left hand do? This section happens very, very fast, so I have a habit of just putting it somewhere because, like I've always taught you, put your hand somewhere. Just decide where that is, okay? However, this is moving so fast and fluid, the hand doesn't really go anywhere. So, let's see if I do a pickup from, I do the two punches, pa, pa, and then we come here, and we do the pa, pa, and then we turn here. This one's just like a fist. It doesn't really, you're not emphasizing a back fist here, but if you want to think about a back fist here and a punch here, this hand's in a fist position going here, and then when you pop back up, it's opening up into a hand position here, and then punching. Okay? Oh, you want to see that again? Okay, one more time. We've done our last wrap cracker, just walking through it. We're pushing off, and we're punching, punching, and then we're bringing the hand down and picking up the leg, right, left, slant. Now the left goes like a back fist, but it's not really about the left. And anyways, as soon as you go here, it's coming right back and opening up for the punch. Does that make sense? Let me know if it makes sense. It's in transition. You know, so hopefully that helps you. All right, fan time. We haven't really done new moves. I think I've been reviewing the last section forever, but I still understand that you might still finally be getting the live stream going at your home. So I will start with a little review of the last section, but not a lot of review. And then we should just have some practice sessions, and then you should email me the parts you still want to look at. Because if I don't get any requests, we will move on to the new part next week. All right? We're almost done with the form. I've actually prepared the new part for today a little bit. It's a fun jump kick, and it's a similar type of move that we had in some of our other Chen forms. So maybe we'll do like 1/4 of one move new today, just so we are leading into it a little bit. Anyways, here we are. We're going to go from that little kick, this early part that we've been working on. So we came around and we went like this. You with me? Well, just watch the next part. You might remember. Open, close, and kick. Flip it over. Cross in front. Drop the hands down. Bring the hands together and shift to the right and strike vigorously. Reach back, spin around, right, left, and hit. And get a little closer to the cameras. So from the hit, take the left hand if you need it, bring the right knee in, and step out. Drop the fan down, still grabbing we should have a name for that. The fan side, the flower side. I mean, the whole thing's a fan, but that's a fan too. But anyways, grab this end and circle. Bring the foot in. This should feel like sweep the lotus from Yang style Tai Chi. And then we kick. Boom. We set down at a 45. When we set down, this guy pops at head height. Very fast. It only goes up and turns around once. I don't think it would hurt if you felt like you wanted to have it spin 6 times. Okay, just one time. Okay. You're here. Then you're dropping the fist and your body, flinging the right hand back, but your body's in the way. Then your body's not in the way. Then you shift forward with the fist. Open the hand. Circle it in. Bring it by your hip as you bring the fan by your ear. Right palm is up. And you're going to spiral up. Pick up the right knee. And stomp. When you stomp, the fan just kind of the fan's just kind of not completely in front of you, not completely to your side, but almost to your side. Because then it's going to flip closed and twist to trade off to the other hand. Then jump right, left. The right hand stays here. That one opens. Then pull back, and you can let the right hand shoot down. I found that helps. So as this comes back, you can just let the right hand shoot down. This is to discreetly close the fan, pass it off, make your fist, put your fist by your left hip, and remember? Okay, and the next move is a kick. That's the next move. Then there's more with the trade-off in a double front jump kick, and then a jump back, and we'll cover that next time. That's just a teaser coming forward. All right, well, 2 more times with that, reviewing the newest stuff, and then we'll run it from the top. So remember, we were way over here, and we didn't jump too far, we spun around. You don't have to look too silly on that one, but it closes, and then you come here, opens, kicks, switches, steps, closes onto the right, and reaches back, right up, hit, spin it around, strike, circle it down, right hand, left hand, right foot crosses, kick, stop. This goes down fast, this goes towards you, it's like going towards your body, but you turn, and then up with the fist, open the hand, block it in, bring it by your hip, fan comes by your ear, spiral up, stomp, flick, pass it off, turn. I noticed that he doesn't try to squeeze to stop it. He just lets it do whatever it wants down there. But on the other hand, you don't really stop here. You're here and then you're immediately here. So it makes sense that it wouldn't really need to be squeezed to stop because you're going to just keep moving. It's just going to go pop and then pop. All right? One more time. I'll go a little slower. So, yep, we've done it. We come around. We close it. And we're coming up. Kick, flip, step, down, pull, strike, reach, spin, and hit. Switch it if you need it. Strike. Let it drop down, right. Follow by the left, clockwise. Bring the foot in like sweep the lotus. Kick, stomp, flip, drop down, and up, and in, up. Yeah? Did you get it? Okay. I appreciate those emails, even on breaks. So that question that I answered about the pouch weight came in while I was drinking water and letting you get your fan. So I'm able to answer it right away. Instant gratification for live stream. Also, if you know my cell phone, you can text me. Don't text me questions. Maybe you could. But don't do that. Text me if the YouTube goes down, because then I can run around and make sure it's working. All right. So go from the top. All right. If you need a sip of water, get a sip of water. And we'll do the fan form kind of at a walkthrough pace from the top. Those that are still newer to this, Ms. Burns, if you're with us, that's how we started, like one finger divides China. Okay. The beginning is a lot slower than you think. It floats up to shoulder height only, then sinks down, then turns gently, drops, turns, comes up. Turn, pass off, shift, look how the knee comes up differently. It comes from the outside. And in. And settle. Turn. Left hand by right shoulder. Sink. And then think about the elbow. When the fan comes in, it's not perpendicular. It's kind of hugging inward a little bit. Close it. And come in. Touch. And when it comes in, it just goes here. Then it flips here. And then stomps. From here, you're going to rock a little bit and immediately use the momentum of that rocking to close your fan and pass it off to the other hand. The right hand comes up to the left shoulder, and then you open up. Keep opening up. Sink. Don't think it yet. Turn your shoulders to the side. Pick up the hand with the knee. Put the fan in your fist in the bend of your elbow. Bring your foot in and step it out. Then turn your shoulders to the left. Sink and cradle in. Make a big circle. And then open up like lazy about tying your rope. Stretch coming up. Pull. Trade off somewhere along here. Sink. Turn behind you, but not as much turning behind as the first time. And it's more an upward than it is left. So come up. Come up. Close. Punch. Whip. Reach. Stretch. Stretch. Now in this one, keep the left hand in because you're going here. Then flip it up into the air. Catch it. Look at the left leg. Look at the left leg. Bring it up and step. Lean with it. Rock with it. Open. Settle. Twist. And turn. Same move again, but step. Cat stance. Twist. Cat stance. Up. Hold there. From here, pick up the knee. Step, and it's almost like a sweep with that right foot. It's a bigger step. Right hand circles to behind your back. Left hand circles to your right shoulder. And open. Fan in front. Bring it down. Turn. Step up with the left. Sink. Touch. Have the left hand close to the right elbow and open up. Reach and twist. Let the left hand skim over the fan. And then pick up the fan above your head. Flip it around your head and step out. Body turns to the left. Body turns to the right. And your left hand comes under your right fist. And you can slide in and trades it off. Bring the left foot into the right. Step out. Shift. And flip. And settle. Oh, look to the right. And then double hit. And then bring the right hand under the left. Bring the right foot in. Step back with the right. Close the fan into a ready stance. Pick up the left. Step. Sink in the cross stance. Step. Cloud hands 1 without stepping behind. Cloud hands 2 without stepping behind. Cloud hands 3, step behind. Cloud hands 4, step behind. And then here we are. Step back with the left. You're in a right cat stance. And now you pick up the right foot. And you do right, left, right, close. Pick up the knee. Pick up the foot. Pick up the hand. Circle it. And up. Kick. Flip. Cross. Drop. And right. Strike. Reach. Turn. Stomp. Hit. These are all done much faster. The only one that's really slow is right here. There's like a dramatic buildup of fodging potential, and then a powerful kick, and a pause with the foot up, and then a stomp, then a drop. Fist, open the hand, up, spiral up, stomp, close, pass it off, open, kick slowly, and know we're about to do other cool things, like switch the hands and double front jump kick, and jump back and do things, which are leading up to the closing of the form. All right? I think we have time. Let's do it one more time without me talking, and I'll try to find an even pace for us. One advantage is you're going to get really good at this form. Yeah. You have an opportunity to review a lesson you just took over and over if you want. And also I have the opportunity to keep going through the form to the end, and then to start going back to the beginning and ferreting out some of the details for you in the form. All right? Okay. Well, take a sit. We're going to go through it one more time without instruction. All right? One thing is I might go off camera a little bit to just, hopefully you know the moves. Because I did adjust when I was doing the walkthrough. You might have noticed I scooted closer to the camera. Take a breath or two. Remember, it starts off slower than you think. Begin. Slower. We did it. Okay, good job. Send me your emails if you were on today. Let me know you were there. I like to know your progress. And let's bow out. Even if it's in the distant future, send me an email that you use this video. We honor the masters who came before us and seek to follow their examples. Class dismissed. Good job. Good job, you guys.